I was turning 30. I thought 30 was old that time. So I didn't want to work after 30. I slept for 6 months.
So you didn't have an exit strategy by the time you were
No, I wanted to sleep. The plan was to sleep.
Wow.
Kipusa is, it's a nickname my late dad used to call me.
Now you are an employer, so you want people to have the same values, the same culture, the same mindset as you. So how do you instill this and how do you sustain it?
We do not assume anything and we treat the customer well.
Okay.
If you don't change, then something will change you.
Yeah.
You have to adapt your mindset.
Interesting.
I prefer working with people who have no experience
So
that I can mold you.
Yeah.
As a leader, my work is not to be liked.
Yes.
I want to push my
Okay.
agenda. I want to make sure you're uncomfortable,
Yeah.
but so that you grow. The business is also changing.
Yeah.
So we have to keep changing.
Yeah.
Stop sending them
Yeah.
fare.
Yeah.
You guys are the ones spoiling the things for
Yeah,
us.
these guys.
Yeah.
These guys,
Yeah,
these
these
guys,
guys,
yeah.
Guys
Yeah.
out here.
Stop sending fare.
Welcome to another episode of Successful Fuck Ups, where we refine success one fuck up at a time. And today we are still at Workstyle. It might look like it's a very different space, but we are at Workstyle still. And this is the One Park Avenue location. Still gives you a
Limuru Road.
similar... Yes?
Lemuru Road.
Yes, along Limuru Road. Actually, Limuru Road, Parklands, that area. Still gives you a very similar experience, but just in a different space. So if you're looking for a flexible office space in Nairobi, this is the perfect place for you. We also mentioned in previous episodes that there's a new space also coming up around Westlands. So it's just giving you more flexibility, but with the same Workstyle experience. And today at this beautiful space, we are joined by a lovely lady. And this is the lady who switched from a very comfy corporate job and decided she will take over this messy, chaotic world of entrepreneurship. Yeah? Over the years, she's grown her business from one specialty to more, from one branch to, I think, 6 now.
7.
Oh, it's actually 7 now,
Wow.
and just growing. So today we'll really unpack the whole thing around switching from corporate. I know most people have like side hustles and they're dreaming that one day when this thing just gets to a certain level, I will not jump the ship. But most people do that not knowing that this other side is not really as rosy or as green as it will look. And I'm sure even Sam here also did that shift at some point. I'm sure he'll really relate with this conversation.
Yeah.
So help us in welcoming Lorraine Karanja to the Successful Fuck Up seat.
Thank you.
Yes,
Karibu
karibu sana.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
It's nice to see such nice-looking guys on a Saturday.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
we cannot take all the credit. It's our parents' genes and God. But yeah, we're really glad to have you. I'm sure
Thank you.
it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
And we're glad
Yes,
that
yes,
I mean,
yeah.
the perfect
Yes.
timing was today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think we'll just jump straight to it. I think while we were discussing what this episode will be about, we really want to unpack that, the feeling, the chaos, the adjustments while someone is getting into entrepreneurship. So where I want us to start is that day when you were sending in that resignation letter. What was happening in your mind?
Was it an afternoon, a morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you
Did
feeling?
you have
Why?
a trigger?
I was turning 30. I thought 30 was old that time. So I didn't want to work after 30. I hadn't taken a leave day for 10 years since I started working. So I started working at 21. I hadn't taken a leave day.
Was it deliberate not to take leave
It's
days?
because advertising life is so fast.
okay.
It's so fast-paced, and I was handling Pan-African clients, so I'm always traveling. You're on a flight, go to Nigeria, go to Botswana, go to Mauritius, It was crazy. So I had now moved to the client side, and I was like, whoop, whoop. Now I'm going
Now
to
you
give
can
them
chill.
those briefs. I'm going to make noise. I'm going to say. And then I'm like, it's not what I thought the client side would be like. It wasn't as fast. It wasn't as busy. It wasn't as... It was a bit boring for me.
Yeah.
We couldn't wear our high heels like these and be dramatic. So I just told God, I prayed and I said, I'm 13 October. This is January. I have to quit.
Wow.
Make a way.
So it was a 1 year, less than a 1 year
I didn't
decision.
stay more than 3 months in my corporate job on the client side.
Wow.
January, March, I gave my resignation for 3 months because it was a very senior position. But March, I was out. So I slept for 6 months.
So you didn't have an exit strategy by the time you were
No, I
quitting
wanted to
the-
sleep. The plan was to sleep.
Wow.
I need to sleep. I need to close my
need to-
eyes. I need to not have eye bags. I need to stop thinking of catching a flight. I need to stop thinking about client briefs, client deadlines, nothing. I need to sleep. So I went to the US for 6 months. My nieces, most of my family stay there. And I shopped and slept for 6 months with my savings.
Wow.
So when you were quitting, was the Kipusa dream?
I registered
there
it
or
before I
before?
left. Before I left
Okay.
to the US, I registered my
6
company
months-
and then I just left the paperwork and left.
Wow.
Yeah, I needed to sleep because I needed clarity. I needed to think about my next step. So I slept. That was the goal. And trust me, it made sense.
Okay.
I think that's a
Yeah.
very good point when you say you needed clarity. Because more often than not, most people who don't have an exit plan first. I think your plan was to sleep and rest and have clarity.
Yes.
But the clarity of thought or on what you want to do after resignation is what most people don't have.
Yes.
And there is what you call relapse. So people go back to, after 3 months, you start looking for another job.
Not me.
Yeah.
I was ready.
So what were your
was
checks and
ready.
balances at this point?
I had savings for 3 years.
Okay.
I didn't talk to anyone about it because I didn't want clutter. I didn't want noise. I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell my dad that time. I didn't tell my family. I just left.
Did your family and your close support ever question you? Like,
No.
Okay.
Not at all. They knew that when she's made this decision, because I'm a very firm decision maker, there was no changing. There was no going back.
Aye,
So
interesting.
when I went to sleep, I slept intentionally. I shopped, and that's how my business idea started when I was sleeping.
Okay.
Yes.
Was the sleeping decision inspired by anything or anyone, or you just wanted to sleep?
I hadn't had 12 hours or 8 hours of sleep ever in my whole corporate life. From 21, I graduated when I was 21. I left school when I was 20. I was working when I was 20.
Wow.
By 30, I hadn't had a proper 21-day or even 8-day sleep in a night.
Okay, we can relate. So 6 months are done. You finished your hibernation, if we call it that.
Hibernation.
So 6 months. I started a business during the 6 months. So I love beauty. I am a beauty freak. I love everything beautiful, clean, aesthetic. I love those things so much. Even at work, they knew me for that. So what I did is I filled up a whole container with Bath and Body Works beauty products. And while I was sleeping, I let them pack and they find me in Kenya.
Wow. Okay.
So I did that. Then they came and I was like, who am I selling to? So I started, so we started Kipusa Beauty, the page, and we started with Bath and Body Works, shower gels, just lotions, lip balms, nice scents for guys and for women. And then I was like, I'm not really keen on non-natural. I want natural stuff because I'm a natural girl. So we finished the container of stuff. People bought. It was digital. I was like, wow, business is nice and you don't have to show up there. Wow. Just online, people inquire, deliver to their office. It was really nice. And then everyone started doing Bath and Body Works and I was like, this is not for me. So I started doing hair. So the hair I have on is from 2013. So we're known for hair. People know us for Bath and Body and hair. So we started doing wigs, weaves, so China. Just started bringing in stuff. I trusted DHL. I trusted a supplier I'd never seen in my life. And we were selling.
Wow.
And then I was like, I'm still not there. I need natural skincare. And Ghana was a big market for me when I was in my corporate life. Ghana and Nigeria. I handled telecom. Airtel Africa for me was my biggest customer. So I was handling all the over 36 markets in Africa, and Nigeria was our biggest. So the shea butters and all that started interesting me. So I started bringing them in. I started collecting from Ethiopia, the stuff for the hair, ghee. That's why their hair is
ghee.
beautiful. So I started just bringing in stuff that I used to travel from different markets, and that's how Kipusa started, in badly packed packages and kitambas and paper bags, and it was bad. But we were starting.
Where you started?
I was not stopping. We were starting. For me, I say 0 clients, 0 marketing, 0 anything, but you've got to start. So we were bringing them in bad packs, and clients were buying.
Okay.
In the interest, we have a wide range of international audience, and
Yes.
so what inspired the name Kipusa, and what does it mean?
Oh, Kipusa is close
and
to me.
it sounds very good, Kipusa.
Yeah. Sounds very romantic.
You're actually a Kipusa king,
Oh.
if you're asking me in Kipusa standards. Because Kipusa is, it's a nickname my late dad used to call me. And it means young, beautiful, virgin girl, untouched. She's beautiful at whatever age. So even a 70-year-old woman is a Kipusa to us because we have anti-age, we have remedies to make her glow. So everyone is a Kipusa regardless of age, regardless of time. So it's a Kipusa girl, we have Kipusa woman, we have Kipusa queens, we have Kipusa boys, we have Kipusa men, we have Kipusa kings.
Yeah.
So when we even put our ranges out there, we talk to the Kipusa king or the Kipusa man or the Kipusa queen. Yes.
What I'm getting from this and from as we are continuing with the conversation is that you're very deliberate in your approach, and and I'm also getting that you're seeing the end in mind.
Exactly.
How do you sustain that, or how do you instill this even with people that you work with? Now you are an employer, so you want people to have the same values, the same culture, the same mindset as you. So how do you instill this, and how do you sustain it?
So first of all, if you came to Kipusa, we have a culture. So they do know we have a culture. Where I worked in corporate, we had corporate cultures. When I went to Kipusa and started it, I said, this is our culture. We are beautiful. We are clean because we represent clean beauty, clean spaces. And also we have trust, we have honesty, and we have integrity. We don't scream at each other. We respect each other. We have deadlines. We meet the deadlines. We do not assume anything. And we treat the customer well.
Okay.
So it starts from internal. We treat each other well this way, and then we treat the customers well.
Okay.
Reason being, if something is not inherently done in the company, they won't be able to do it on the outside.
Interesting.
So that's our culture. We move fast.
Okay.
Because competition is like eyeing us, right? So we can't be there saying, no, I'll do this tomorrow. If we want to launch, we launch.
And
Yes.
just to circle back, I come from agency background. I
Yes.
think Alon as well.
Yes.
There is a lot of chaos in agency life.
It's crazy.
And sometimes the expectation that if you're transitioning from agency to corporate, the transition is not, like you said, it was boring at first because it's not exciting, it's not demand, it's not as fast paced as there. So how do you know that yes, these people need time to get to this where I want them to be, and then also back to that culture. Is there a time that you find this is not the right fit for me, and how do you let go of that person or change them?
We try groom. We try groom, but inherently it also has to come from you. Remember, the agency, you're not groomed for that culture.
Yes.
You either pick up your high heels and run for the pitch.
True.
You know, and people are fighting with creatives because the pitch is not answering what the brief was saying.
Yeah.
So it's more of adapting. You have to adapt.
Okay.
I mean this in all good faith, but if you don't change, then something will change you.
Yeah.
You have to be ready for change. You're not a tree. You have to move. So I keep telling the guys that, well, we have to move. We can't say, this is what I'm used to. This is my space. I'm confined to this. No.
Okay.
We try a lot to groom. I do a lot of mentorship. So we have mentorship sessions in and outside the workplace.
Okay.
But it's more of, this is me. This is who I am. This is the mindset that I have. You have to adapt your mindset.
Interesting.
The mind is a powerful thing. And I keep telling guys, actually, I prefer working with people who have no experience, so that I can mold you. And you see, I'll be tough with you because as a leader, my work is not to be liked.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I'm not apologetically wanting to be liked. I want to push my agenda. I want to make sure you're uncomfortable, but so that you grow. Because you don't want to be the same yesterday, tomorrow, the day after. The business is also changing.
Yeah.
So we have to keep changing.
Okay.
Even me, I'm not the same from 2013.
Yeah.
I'm different.
How do you manage to do that with many branches?
So we have trainings every once a week. We have virtual trainings. You have no excuse not to be on that training. It's a procedure, it's a protocol, and it's a rule. Reason being, we train from within, and then we have external trainers. So what happens is we have people in the beauty industry, we have people who come from the design industry, printing, branding, we have people from the decor industry who actually train all the staff on what's expected of them. Then we have guys like you, guys in the digital space, guys in the marketing space, they come in and they train.
Okay.
So what happens is you can't just come to work and just be anyhow. You have to represent the brand. So we have people from how you look, how you speak, how you sell, how you pitch to your customer, how to read what your customer wants and doesn't want. So we have all that from communication skills, presentation skills, how to everything, because it's a 360. And I must be honest, in the marketplace right now, we're dealing with very young people.
Yeah.
They're not my age. So maandamano
Gen Z.
is more of a priority than coming to work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it shocks me because if you die in maandamano, your parents will call.
Yeah, you.
So I'm like, no maandamano.
But
We're
you also have to balance.
mandamaning here, right? Because I got those
Yes.
requests and I was like, what if something happens on the streets?
Yeah.
You can freedom for the people while you're here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to change. You have to be adaptable. If you can't, unfortunately, then the change will change you.
Interesting.
But how are you handling that generational shift in the
It's
workplace?
not acceptable for us in Kipusa. It's not acceptable. So I'm talking to my Gen Z right here. It's not acceptable because let me tell you why. You have to stay teachable.
Stay teachable.
Right now, when I think of doing something wrong, I remember my dad. What usifanye hivi? Reason being, it's a value principle that's guided me till
Today.
whether we have changed from 1983 to 2023 to, it's a guiding principle. I don't go with the isms. And I keep telling them, guys, we can't move with isms. We have to stay based on what we're built on. These are our values. This is what we stand for. This is how we are moving. Number two, because your neighbor is a Gen Z who's extremely on fire, doesn't mean that even you're also on fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your story is not mine, and mine is not yours.
Exactly.
Have your plan, stick to it. We have KPIs where we ask each one of them, what is your plan? What's your 3-month plan? How do I help you as the founder of Kipusa? And how do your colleagues come through in that plan? So we have 2 tiers. It's at the level of all of them in sales, and then for me to come in. So now if you want us to andamana on our desks and chairs every day, when are we selling?
Yeah. Yeah.
How am I paying you?
Yeah.
How is the
Yes,
business
yes,
paying itself?
Yes.
And also trying to show them it's not easy. I'm not sponsored. I've never had a sponsor. I never will, and I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want. The young girls think these days it's get someone to send fare.
Yeah.
Stop sending them
Yeah.
fare.
Yeah.
You guys are the ones spoiling the things for us.
these guys.
Yeah.
This guy is.
Yeah,
This
these
guy is.
guys
Guys out here.
Stop sending fare. Because you see what happens is people now don't understand the value of work is to get something to
Yes.
improve yourself from a personal
Yeah.
gain and financial.
I think
But
that's,
stop sending them fare.
Yeah.
Please, I've said it here. Usiulizwe fare.
That's very powerful.
umesikia?
The fair bit, stop sending
No.
fair is very powerful. But also, as an employer, I have something that also I can relate to that a lot.
Yes.
There's what I call the mob psychology.
Yes.
So the influence, people influence each other. And I always tell them, for example, at work, is that when you sign that contract,
It's
you are alone there. And when the decision will come
Exactly.
to get fired, you will be alone. So the mob
Exactly.
psychology of to kokerende, this
following
is
the
what to
herd.
do.
Hakuna.
It's
Hakuna.
very bad. And I think most employers are also complaining about that. It's not
Exactly.
one side. And it's time we start having these tough conversations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just to add also something, we are very big on women, but I believe also the boy child is important.
Yeah.
So there's one aspect of the business that has a boy child, but I think also men can teach women some things.
Yeah.
And women can teach men. It's very unfortunate that now it's what are you giving me that I'll give you. It can work like that.
And now, going that, we also know that you're very family oriented as well. So I'm interested to learn. Now, when you go back to now home, family, Sundays and all
Yes.
that, is it the same person?
So on the weekdays, my typical day starts at 4.
Okay.
3, 4.
AM.
Yes.
Yes, for context.
Yes, AM. Yes, AM. So I'm very spiritual. So I pray for all my stores, all my staff,
Okay.
my family, my close friends. I don't have many, by the way. In business, it's lonely. You can't
Yeah.
have many
Yeah.
friends. You're always thinking. So when I get home, sometimes I get home at 4 p.m., 5 p.m. It depends on how my day is going. It ends at the doorstep. I'm not Kipusa. I'm not. I take off my jacket and I love to cook. I love to host. I get home and I become the home person. I'm domesticated when I get home.
Wow.
I'm ready to put on my kitamba, take off this wig and just, be like, okay, I'm here. Take off these lashes and mumepika githeri wekwe hapo
Githeri
tukule
na
na
avocado.
avocado to relax. I love watching news. I just want to zone out because again we think so much. We're always planning, we're always prioritizing, we're always creating in our minds as entrepreneurs. But I've learned you have to have your downtime. So for me, I love, kama ni kuosha hizi matunda, kufanya juice ya kesho, I'll do it. I love being home. I'm a home girl. Even my friends will tell you they don't visit at 20 at cafe. Kula home.
So there's no notification on your phone that would ruin that intimate moment with your family.
If we die, we die.
Yeah.
If the business is burning, they'll burn. Reason being, I also need to have this side of me.
Yeah.
But have you always been that way? Or?
Yes, actually, the last from 2013, I think after 2020, the first 7 years were hard. The first 7 years you're building, you're creating, you're employing, But after that, I learned Sundays for God. Why am I praying to this God at 3 a.m. and I'm not going to church on Sundays?
Yeah.
Where I'm at work. So I've learned to do my 7:15 mass and rest. So Sundays I don't go in at all.
Okay, I think I need tips on how to switch off.
No,
I'm not able to switch off.
Because I think I've gone on a vacation. We said we were going to rest with Alon.
Yes.
We had in Mombasa somewhere on the beach.
Yes.
He has his laptop.
This guy. Can we call HR?
There are times I deliberately take his laptop away.
You should.
Because when Alon, I think, you need tips.
I hope you're learning to switch off.
You need to switch off. You're young, you need to date, you need to balance. So please.
Kwanza hapo kwa kudate.
Lazima uingiane box
we want to do matchmaking for him because we're worried.
I have a candidate.
Send CVs.
So,
yes, we will review.
Yeah. So when I get home, I'm just Shiko. I'm not Lorraine. I'm not MD. They call me all these names at work. I'm like, no. Hiyo inaisha kwa mlango.
They call you bossy.
No, niliona hiyo juzi pahali.
Yeah, that's
TikTok,
Gen
I
Z.
think. I was like, bossy, what's that? Nyinyi. So, but I get home and switch off. And I'm just the kawa person. I like to garden. I like to cook.
Wow.
I like to just take care of my house. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take you back to the running different branches things.
Yes.
Because I think with every expansion, I want to assume you learn something new.
Wow.
So is there anything that still surprises you till date on running different businesses and different branches?
No branch is the same. Isili was hard.
Okay.
Isili opening, I opened 2 branches at a go.
At
Same
Isili?
building, yes. Kipusa Prints and Kipusa Beauty on the same floor. I had to go in an Uber. I had to pretend I'm Muslim. I had to wear a hijab.
Wow.
I had to cover my hair. And they were speaking to me and I couldn't respond. But I wanted those shops and I got them. I got them because I stood there and I bargained when I was sitting in a hole with cement. It was nothing, no tiles, nothing. Now they know me as Amina. The clients are like, hey, salam alaikum, alaikum salam. I'm very amaye. When I'm there, I'm very aye. And I will not obviously be like this. I respect culture. I've learned diversification. I've learned when I go to Isili, I'm in a dira, I'm in a hijab. And, you respect where you're going because your customer is the person you're there for. Naivasha is interesting because I see all you guys with your slay queens on the weekends there. And you'll find Baba Nani and Mama Nani shopping and they're not with their partners. But who am I to say? Who am I to say?
Don't
judge.
It's not my job. That is a tourist city. We can wear booty shorts to work. No one is judging you. The staff can come in booty shorts. Because there's Ngemi Festival.
Yes.
They have to be with the vibe. You see what I mean?
Yep.
I can't tell them now, so over jeans. So we adapt. That is one thing I keep saying, change. It's very cold in the evening, so we have cold wear for them. How we sell there is differently. We're always in hotels selling. We're always doing boutique little events in Naivasha. Different. Wazungu is our biggest customers. So now, kama unaenda hapo na hizi masheng zenu za majenzi. So you have to speak well.
Top shotter.
You have to speak well. So that's like that. Lavington, I find the clients are very, very different. They know what they want, they know how they want it, and they have no time for sugarcoating. Ni printie. By the way, it's not rudeness. I keep telling the staff, musikach. Gen Z munakach. Munakach nini. Just print the thing.
Yeah.
So these ones want things faster. They don't have time for conversation and they know what they want. Same with the beauty clients because they're there. Karen, usimuongeleshe. Ataingia shop, end around, angalie sabuni zote, pick all her stuff worth the month's rent and leave.
Wow.
na usimuongeleshe. Usianze kumwambia hi I'm so and so. Anakwambia hebu just wake a break. Unajua vile kina jenzi wanajipendekeza hapo. So there's nothing like that. And I teach them. We tell them this is our target market for this area. Easily you have to talk. Sudu, salam alaikum, karibu. You have to talk till your head hurts. Me when I go to Easily, I feel tired. And it's only 10 a.m.
Wow.
And I'm there from 6 sometimes. You feel tired. Sudu, salam alaikum, M-Pesa. And then they shout. They don't know how to speak. So you're like, who comes slowly, my brother, sister? But I've learned. I've learned. And no one is different. There, everyone is same cluster, same. There's a community and there's a brotherhood. I love that about there and a sisterhood. So I've learned, we've tamed them, they know. Yeah.
Will you say that your agency life shaped this insight?
Extremely. Lazima mfanye kazi Gen Z. Corporate hampiti. Reason being, gives you discipline to wake up on time, gives you discipline to be at that job on time, how to write emails, how to address customers, how to talk to your boss, how to deal with HR, how to know leave days zako si kutoka ulianza uko na 21 days. Majenzi wakiwa for 1 month, hey, I have 21 days. Najuliza, my friend, do you know how the HR calendar is counted? So it gives you a lot of insight on how to behave and coordinate yourself. And I think employment is important as you transition.
Yes.
But is there anything that you feel you had to drop that was important in the past life?
In employment?
Yes, that was important then, but you don't think works for someone in entrepreneurship?
No. Everything was important. How you dress, how you look, how you pitch. Every day we are pitching. By the time when you buy after avocado oil, I've pitched.
Wow.
Okay. I've pitched. And you present, even if it's presentation skills with the PPTs and everything we're doing, it was still a form of pitching. But you guys now, hapo kwa kona, what do you need? I'm wondering, am I the customer? Is it the customer? Who's the customer? You understand what I mean? Yeah. So I love that agency showed me that your agency client is your lover, and you have to keep that lover enticed. For us in Kipusa, the customer is your lover. If you don't woo them, you don't entice them, you don't give them stuff, you don't talk to them a certain way, we don't give freebies, those guys are not come back. And then remember, when they leave the store, they still remember what the brand stands for. So our brand is honesty, integrity. We don't overcharge. We don't change our pricing across branches. All our products are the same across. All our prices are the same across. Ukiingia Naivasha utapata mafuta, same price as Nairobi. We don't segregate nobody.
Okay.
And structures. 8 is 8. Si mambo ya kuingia 10. Atijana kuliendaje. I don't want to know. So ours, it's built on employment. Because would you tell your employer those days that yesterday I had a heavy night on my mental health is not okay? No,
you can't.
Guys, we all have mental issues, but you have to show up. And I think the day you stop showing up is when you're down. You're going down. So I keep encouraging them, guys, we leave our problems outside the door. But when we come in, we are this. Period.
Okay. I think what you've explained around your customer being your lover, it relates with the book. So the book I'm reading right now is called Unreasonable Hospitality.
Yes.
By Will Guidar.
Yes.
And so he's been a general manager for restaurants for many years.
Yes.
And what he said is, okay, at some point when he was thinking of how do we grow this 11 Madison Avenue restaurant to be the top restaurant in the world, is that we need to be unreasonably hospitable.
You have to be.
Yeah. And for him, it was, when they're looking at the budgets, they will be very efficient in like the 90% of their budget, but the 10% is to be unreasonably hospitable.
Exactly.
So if it's giving people gifts on their way out, that's where that 10% is.
Exactly.
So it's really related with what I'm reading.
And talking to anyone or everyone, I must mention this. Gen Z think people in sandals or people who dress badly are useless. They are not. Your richest, our wealthiest customers come in the most weirdest form. Amevaa vibaya. But they'll even buy you a product. They're so happy with the sales that they're like, hata wewe chukua what you want. So you're like, damn. Card imetolewa, pick what you want, also yourself you swipe. My customers buy me products. As in that time, like, they even buy me yogurt. They find me in the coffee shop, umekunywa yogurt leo? They buy. It's because they're like, this chick is so... Yesterday I had to talk to someone for 2 hours. I didn't know that I'd know her mother-in-law, her husband, her brother. and it incited a purchase.
Okay.
Just that closeness and genuine closeness. I'm not saying BS, yeah? You have to be interested genuinely in your customer. Umepata hizo viatu wapi? I like this about you. And customers can read you. Your customer will read. They're being fake or they're being real. But I keep telling them, present your authentic self. Genuinely fall in love with that customer.
And this is very key because I think most businesses and most people do are very transactional. And I know just recently someone was selling me insurance. And he's like, this is what you need. Just send me a list of things that you have. I'm like, no, even know my problem first. And I told him, nikatie kidogo at least, niingize box. Don't tell me. And they keep insisting on that. So I think it needs to be more relationship building instead of transactional. Because people, when it's transactional, it's very hard to keep a customer. And in any business, I think it is very easy to keep. It is very hard to keep a customer than to acquire a new customer. True. So it's when you have that customer, you get more value, more lifetime value than when you are getting a new customer and you cannot keep that. So you get customer and you're losing more, then it's like a zero-sum game. So I totally agree with what you're saying right now.
And of the school of thought, your customer is not always the person who walks into the store.
Yes.
You also have to walk out
Yeah.
and look for your customers. So for example, I keep challenging the team, don't look at that guy standing there and don't ask what he wants. Take yourself to them. Are you lost? Are you looking? You may be shocked. That's the person who helps you hit your target for the day.
Yes.
But you guys now, the young guys, are lost. I'm like, go.
Yes.
Your next job comes from
there. Yeah.
Your next potential employer is because you're so aggressive here. And your attitude is what will shape where you go next. So it's a catch-22.
Yeah, interesting.
I've met strangers who have become our biggest customers just by working on Christmas Day.
Wow.
Christmas Day is my day. I work.
Wow.
Reason being, I have to give the person off. In our busiest stores, we open on Christmas. Easily, we have to open over Christmas.
Yeah.
I've met unimaginable people on Christmas looking for gifts.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Last minute people.
Last minute guys looking to surprise the wife they've crossed on 24th. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it has built so much for me because they end up becoming mentors. And this is where the non-transactional comes. Mentors, referrals comes from that engagement.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we were doing...
So ushago?
Chakwa isili.
Awende?
Yes.
Okay.
So online we saw something that your team jokes about, that you have more ideas before breakfast than most people have all week. I want to assume it's because you are awake by 3 a.m. and some of us are waking up at 8.
Yes.
But has that superpower ever become a liability?
No.
It always works for you?
It's the most powerful asset I have. Yeah. My mind, I'm a very fast thinker. And in the KPI meetings, my team always challenge me, Lorine, to reduce speed, tunatupeleka. And I think it's, the agency, you can't think slowly. Remember, you have a portfolio of customers.
Yes.
You can't start saying, I'm only thinking about one. You think about 40 people at a go, and we're trying to keep all those customers locked in. And we're still trying to get new ones. So it's just my training from the agency that my mind is so fast. And as a person, I'm a very fast person. I can read the room in minutes. So it's a weakness, but it's my asset. Because at the end of the day, if you don't wake up at 3 o'clock and visualize and put those ideas on the table, someone else will take them and run with them.
Yeah.
And then you guys are left there like, hiya, he's done it. No, that's not in my vocabulary. I go and get it. Yeah.
And how do you deal with the KPI setting with your team?
It's easy. It's easy because we make it as easy as possible, where you review me, I review you. We're not going to throw knives or anything. No. It's a very honest conversation where I say to the accountant or to the supervisors or to the staff attendants, the store attendants, that guys, we're messing up here. And, when you came on board, this is what. So it's a very clear cut. That's it. And if you need support, how? So we help and we interact. It's actually an interactive conversation. Like today morning I was coming to work and the Naivasha sales attendant said, you're like my best friend. I said, me? Okay. How? And she's like, I can tell you all my issues, but I know when it's work, it's work. But when I have personal, I can divert and talk with you and you advise. I didn't know. It touched me so much. I was trying not to be woye. I was like, yeah. So, good to know. But it's you have to show empathetic side as a business person. and you also have to be hella professional. Yeah.
So far, we've listened, and we're learning a lot about your success stories.
Yes.
Right? But I think you also have your own fuck-ups or failures you have experience with. So can you maybe give us an instance where you really failed in an initiative that you're trying to start?
I think hiring in the beginning, believing that everybody and anybody is on the same page as you, and trying to help your housekeeper's child to get the job. And I learned you have to leave some things to professionals.
Okay.
Siko baya, lakini let me leave a HR consultant to
a HR professional.
Working capital. You're ready. You think your savings are enough. Hey, you do a shop. You're like, oh, money is going. Money is going. Gone.
Wow.
Sales imeanza. Have they started?
No.
My dad had died. He was my biggest mentor. He had died before I started the first store. 3 months later, aggressive, I opened it. And you're looking like, where's the money? Here, all the corporate savings gone.
Yeah. And
sometimes you're the sales attendant, you're the one mopping, you're the one doing the accounts, you're the ones, you see, you can't afford an accountant from day one, and a HR person and a what. So it was so hectic. And then I didn't know rent is paid before the month starts. In my head, I'm like, I'm from corporate. I mean, they'll wait. It's end month. I didn't know by 5th you have to pay rent. Yeah. So they're looking at you like, deposit doesn't cover first month. I was living at home. Yeah, I never knew about paying rent. My corporate life, I stayed home. Wow.
So how did you?
I had friends. Let me tell you, God is interesting. The Bible tells us to ask. Ask for whatever you want and you'll receive it. Nilikuwa napigia mtu kama Arnold. Kamwambia Arnold nahitaji 200k. Sai, see your 5k haraka? 200k? This is over 7 years ago.
Wow.
Mtu anakupatia. Nakwambia, and these are my corporate friends. So they are giving you money from their bonuses and from, I've gotten, maybe I hit my targets. I don't need this right now, Lorraine. Do you need it?
Wow.
I had friends who'd ask me that when I transitioned.
Wow.
Till today, those are my ride or dies. You know the guys I can call at 3 a.m. and say, Aki Arnold ananisumbua kichwa job. This kid, what do I do with him? They are my mentors for work, personal, everything, financial. But my corporate friends came through. Guys would say, we bedhe tumelipwa bonus. When najua una bonus, itakuaje? What do you need? I had friends who would give me money even for fuel. Fuel, airtime, crazy things when I was starting out. They're like, you're not on a work phone anymore. You're not getting a work allowance for your airtime anymore. You're not getting fuel allowance anymore.
Yeah.
So we're stepping in. But then I didn't ask for those ones. They just stepped in.
Okay.
So I continued. I'd go for my meetings. I would go to work. I didn't have an issue.
Do you think now...
And by the way, the payback was on me. It wasn't on their terms.
Interesting.
Ukiwa ready, rudisha.
Interesting.
So we started selling. We started getting customers. That's how it was. And it wasn't charity because they were like, most of my friends said one thing. We know how hardworking you are. So we know you won't waste this. Take it.
How did you build that trust? Like, because I know we have...
Can I be honest with you?
There are people we call fair weather friends. When things are, when things are good, that's when they show up. But when things are, you know...
Can I be honest? You're always being watched by people.
Okay.
People will always watch. How does this person move? What do they do with their day today and everything? Do your best because you don't know who's watching. And I keep telling guys even at work, do your best.
Okay.
They watched me for 10 years. They knew I never complained. Any assignment, I was taken to Uganda after 3 months on my first job. I was told, go and head the business there. Be a manager in this. I was like, huh? I went. That time my boss was a crazy guy. Crazy. He pushed us to the limits. We were 29 to 30 ladies in a department under one man. Had guys to push us. I went to Uganda and I learned, don't complain, take it. Take the bull by the horns. Take it, sasa you fight. I'm known for that.
Okay.
I'm a fighter. So, and integrity is number 2. So they know even if you give her this challenge, she'll do it to the best of her ability and not lie about it. And if there's a challenge, she'll speak up.
Interesting.
So basically, people watch you. These people watch me for long. I have 18, 20-year-old friends who will tell me, Lorraine, what does a business need now? When I say nothing, they're like, like, we're proud. So busy. I'm like, no, I don't want to take money that I don't need, you know? It's like taking an extra helping of food, no umejishiba. So I've learned to ask, I've learned to share, but only with those people. Okay. So I learned to share. I'm learning to share any issue that happens in the business. Then you find someone tell you, okay, Arnold is a HR consultant. I want him to take over your HR. Free. Isn't that a blessing?
Those are good friends.
You get what I mean?
Yes.
They push you, but you have to report back. And then you see it's a test. Someone won't give you something because they're just giving you for the sake. They also need it. They could have built a house with that money, right? They could have bought some land, right?
Yeah.
But they want to see, atafanya nini, will she flip it and will she come back and tell me? Okay. So I report back and I'll actually say, Arnold came, he messed up the HR system. Actually, we lost more people. They can see this person is following through.
And there is accountability.
And there's accountability.
Okay.
So it's like they're your board of... It's like they're your board.
Those are my advisory. Those are my close people. Okay. They are my board of everything. And I call myself my chief everything. I'm the chief everything officer at Kipusa. So even if you want me to mop, I'm doing it. I'll clean because those guys also pass by. They come to my businesses. They check out. They'll be like, that Gen Z you have in the front, a boy needs to wear shoes. Is this with sandals to work? Are we going to Mombasa? So you find they come and check. They are my accountability partners completely. And I've never asked or paid for a minute of their time.
Interesting.
So as a chief everything officer, do you have problems with delegation? Not
really. Actually, even my day off is Mondays. I tell them, Monday. I've learned to let go because now the business is running itself. I have no issue.
How did you get there? How did you...
I had to sit with myself and say, Lorraine, let them fuck up if they are going to fuck up. Since we're talking about successful fuck ups. If they don't do something on that day, it's your day off. You don't have to look at the group and scrutinize everything. Leave it. There's a supervisor. If she fucks up, she'll be the one to bear the cost tomorrow. But I've learned to be very risky, but also let them learn when they are working. Let them learn. And also for me, it's a learning because it'll show me when I'm not there, that means this person's not bothered about their work.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay. Now, talk to us.
It's a test. It's always a test.
Now, talk to us about soul care. It's a concept at least we've not had before, seen before.
So
we know self-care. So what is soul care?
Yeah.
Many women and men have come to us from 2013 saying, I want to look like you. And I'm thinking, hey, mtaweza. Beauty is not from out.
Okay.
It's from within. When you have acne, most people say their self-esteem
goes down, yeah.
When you have wrinkles, you find the old mama saying, but I want to look like you, so I look nice for my husband. You know, I feel nice. And I'm like, okay, who's your husband? How does he look? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people do it for a feeling. They don't do it for a topical affair. It's a feeling.
It's a feeling,
I want to feel good. I want to look good.
Yeah.
I want people to say, hey, Anaka. So it's my confidence goes
up, yeah.
My esteem goes
up, yes.
And then people are like, check huyo ni nani. So we curate rituals. When we call them rituals, it is we are selling you not just a soap, not just an oil, not just a serum, but a group or a 3-step to make you look and feel. They have scents, they have auras, we have affirmations. I tell people I talk to myself in the morning. You're fly. But then you're fly. In the mirror, I tell myself, you're fly. You're going to meet these successful fuck-ups and you won't fuck up. You understand? I tell myself what I'm going to do and how I want to feel for the day. So we also have consultations where we talk to our customers and tell them, even if you buy this, be doing this, but make sure una feel hivi. Kunywa maji mob, ujifeel, be positive, have good thoughts. Because remember, the biggest battlefield we all have is where?
It's in the mind.
It's in the mind. Hata ukitumia the most expensive product. As long as your mind isn't right. Yeah. It'll show. So we keep telling them, the consultation is not that you have dry skin, you have oily skin, okay, take these products, bye, thanks for shopping. No. It's, we want you to feel, behave, do a physical activity, drink water, hydrate, feel yourself, feel. Most ladies don't feel themselves. They kind of feel. I've seen it. When they come in, they're like, I have this issue. I have dark underarms. I can't wear sleeveless. I said, why? Mine are dark and I don't care. Never. Because naji feel. So it's about positive thinking, awareness, affirmation, small steps to make yourself feel good as you apply. That's what we stand.
That's powerful. I think that's powerful. Because
even for the men, because you guys want to look like Rick Ross. That's why the beard care is there.
Who
You want
said
someone
they
is
want to
saying,
look like Rick Ross?
that's why you're all growing in. So you find most guys will tell you, hapa niko na tushimo. And then guys love being touched. Oh, okay, easy shimo. Tutafanya hivi, let's be. Kababa. So now we've learned even to mingle with the barbers and the, the ladies who do your shampoo. Vile munaikangwa hiyo kitu ya white munafanywa massage. Those are our biggest ambassadors.
Yeah.
We have learned to talk to your barbers and the shampoo ladies, and we tell them, this is how you kababa this guy. Get this oil, this is how you do it. Massages. We even tell, I keep saying, give your partner a massage. Nunua avocado oil, siya kujiwekea. Mfanyie massage. Namwambia babe ni aje, sato inaendaje. Even if you don't know what you're doing.
Yes.
But it's the feeling.
Yeah.
Remember, people will not remember how much you told them, but how you made them.
How we made them feel.
Yeah. I think that's
Soul care is about feeling. We want every soap, every oil, every candle, whatever you buy, to make you feel better. Not just look, but feel. Yeah.
And it feels like you also have that in your business strategy.
Oh, yes.
In the soul care,
Yes.
how do you treat your customer, all those things.
Everything. Everything. Me, I even nanunuliangwa soda na watu sijui, but I'll take it because I'm like, man, he's making me feel so good. And it's a customer.
Yeah.
Imagine an old mzee asking you, wewe umekunywa soda. Why should I refuse? And I don't drink soda. But I'll take it because of the feeling and the thought. Yeah. Many people forget that's the most integral thing.
I think that's powerful because the soul is the undying part of a human being.
Exactly.
And everything passes, but the soul sort of like live forever. So that's powerful. Yeah.
And just little affirmations. We normally check in on our customers, not to ask them about purchase, but how are you doing? How is it going? How is your soul care treating you? Unasikia mtu anakuambia, man, I've been so down. We become like your therapist. And we don't mind because it helps us understand our customers better.
Yeah. Interesting. So now on the business aspect of things, there are people who look at you and you inspire them. They want to be like you. They want to, be who you are right now. There's so many young people who they see you and they want to be like you in the future.
Thank
so
you.
when these people want to venture into that, what are some of the things that you'll tell them? And what the do's and don'ts? There is the comfort of having a paycheck.
Yes.
But ukuinja is chaos. So what will you tell such people? What would be your advice for them?
You can't be double-minded. The Bible tells us in James, you can't serve two masters.
Okay.
So if you're going this way, we're going.
Focus,
yeah.
You have to risk it all. But God first, and He's in the center of it all. That is what I did. For me, I risked the tea at 10 a.m., the tea at 4 p.m. That time where I was working, they used to give us goodies every week. It was such an amazing place. Even I added weight. So nice. But then I was like, this is not my calling. So if I know my calling is that way, you have to risk it all.
Okay.
You have to put God first. You have to pray about it. That's why I went to sleep. I was actually praying. I used to sleep. I wake up, I sleep, praying. Because I'm like, God, which way am I going? Beauty. Is it homeware? Because I was passionate about many things. Talk to people, but very few people.
Okay.
Shida ya Gen Z. Wanaongelesha kila mtu anajua what's going on. Committee. Yani kikundi kimeitwa. Talk to the two people you know would want the best for you. For me, that was my dad. You guys are always asking for, it was my dad and also the church. I have guys in church who mentor me.
Okay.
Now, your parents gave birth to you. There's no coach you can pay. There's no mentor you can hire that knows you better than that parent.
Okay.
I'm not saying both your parents should be your coaches, but at least one. That guy gave birth to you. He knows when you're lying. He knows umefanya kitu na useme. He knows your weaknesses. He knows your strengths. He knows your capabilities. And he knows what you can take to the max. So when you tell him, Dad, I want to build this building, I do. Guys look at you like, mjengo utaweza. Because he knows even lifting a tile is going to be
a problem.
Yeah.
Huyu mtu anapenda soft life, anafanya nails, nini. Me even had to give up nails. My dad told me, wewe, so unatengeneza sabuni. Na hizo vitu. What is this gel? What? Achana, get your hands dirty. Because if you don't understand it as well as you should, your staff will do a number.
Yeah.
So you need people who know you. Me always say mzazi moja. You don't have to I know sometimes wazazi wako cray, but one parent at least where you can go and sit and say, Dad, I want to do this. Let me tell you, that guy guided me. Our best seller is because my dad told me the best avocados are planted in Kenya. Did you know that all that oil is packed and taken to China, repacked and brought back to you guys here at 5 times the cost?
Wow.
5 times. Mnasema mnapika na avocado oil lakini imeenda kwa wachinku. Narudi kwa plate yako. Guys, give your girlfriends avocado. So, I'm serious, it's a premium thing. So, he would always challenge and tell me, start with this thing. Can you get someone to cold press it? Cold press it. Sell only avocado oil. And that's how I started. We had thousands of bottles in the stores. Nothing else. We didn't have loofahs, we didn't have soaps, we didn't have... Start with your main thing, then diversify pole.
Yeah.
We used to sing about avocado oil. Did you know it's an arthritis fixer? Do you know it's a pharmaceutical drug in France? Do you know? Guys bought in. They're like, hey, this thing is a healer. It's only oil with omega-3. Nanunua. Ntaka brown kama your dem. Na buy. You mean it's going to remove dark spots? Ma, we used to look. I'm like, these bottles are flying. They're flying. Where? Okay. But remember, my parent, Izanu, told me, it's a very simple thing. You get this thing from Moranga, Embu, Kirinyaga, simple. It comes to Nairobi, package it, do your thing.
That's it.
But you see, he knew I had the capacity to talk. I'm a good talker. Though I'm very curly, by the way, but I'm a good talker. So my clients love to hear and we engage. So they would buy. Mamas, all our old mamas are on avocado oil. All our young kids are on avocado oil. So what we did is we made sure everyone who's starting their beauty journey to the end is locked. And that's how it's our bestseller.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
But you see, the advice needs to come from someone genuine. Someone who will know,
Yes.
Arnold hapa utamek, and I'm telling you why. So for me, it's just a good mentor, has to be a parent. Apart from that, nepotism. I learned in my journey, don't hate people based on tribe. Or don't. You can do very good work with the Kalenjin, with the Turkana, with... People can give you ideas regardless of their community.
Yeah.
I've learned to interact with diverse people and interact. All of them. I've also learned not to steal. Quick money for Gen Z is a no. And I'm looking at that guy because overnight things don't just happen.
Yes.
You have to take time. Good things take time. Even a good boy, if he takes time, a good babe, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Takes time. You have to harness things. So for me, I learned I don't want an overnight success. I don't want to be like Kipusa is the number one. No.
So it's delayed gratification.
It is delayed, but with mastery and with precision. And that's why I tell guys at work, don't be in a rush to give this to a customer. Understand it before you recommend it. Don't be in a rush. Even a good lover takes time. Ama?
True.
Is it faster? Ama niaje? They take time, isn't it?
Yeah.
And remember, we're loving each other. Customer. So that's what I learned. And my dad is going to give me these tips. Don't look at tribe. Don't steal. Don't want quick wins. No. The last thing I would say, know yourself. Me, I'm very harsh. They know I don't like badly dressed guys at work. I don't like dirty shoes. Let's be serious. So if you know your character and you know that I can stand for this and I can't stand for some things, ujite mkutano. Useme now, can I build this cafe? Can I do construction if I'm not even interested in how cement is formed?
Yeah.
So know yourself, know your capabilities, know your weaknesses, your strengths, then see. But don't give yourself a mirage of, hey, I'm going to build this, but you don't even have the tenacity. Tenacity means 3M is 3M, by the way. Tunamka. Tenacity means things are going bad, but you're there, you've shown up, you've dressed up, you're looking good, you're telling customers, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
But you're stressed, but you're actually going with the flow. One mentor who I like on Instagram called E.T., the hip-hop preacher, he says going is not an option. You have to wake up at 3 a.m., you've got to go. And you have to understand your go and your why. If you don't have that, don't even enter a room.
Yeah.
But you have to keep going. Winners go. Successful people go. And his thing is talk like you belong in that room. Walk like you belong in that room. Get in there. So for me, they know.
Yeah.
With God, I walk into wherever I want to.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
But
That's powerful.
How do you think someone gets to know what their calling is?
Talk to God about it. He speaks. You'll know. You'll even see a vision. You know the funny thing with us, we see things and we pretend hapana.
Yeah, you ignore.
You need to listen to yourself or listen to even what sometimes you're being shown. You understand what I mean? You may find someone is very good. When I spoke to Strathmore, You find someone is doing a law course. She's so good. Her grades are enough for law. But then she wants to do business. I asked her, my friend, don't you think you need contracts for business? So finish the course. And then take time. Research. Take time. Because you may enter into that business and you realize, oh my God, I really wish I was in the law courtrooms. You see what I mean? Take time. That's why I had to do the 6 months. Wacha nilale, niamke, nilale, niombe, niamke. Let me sleep. Let me eat all these MacDs, just see now, do I want to know now? That was what I was doing. I was going to not Woolworths, Bath and Body Works. I smell all those scents. I was going to Macy's. I was shopping like pack I was dropping. I was like, this US dream is fake. No, not here. Let me just go home. You know what I mean? But it gives you time.
Yeah.
Take time. This instant gratification, hot water doesn't become hot just overnight.
Interesting.
Okay, it's good. I also did my 6-month sleeping last year, so it's good to get the validation that
And don't worry.
I'm on the right track.
Don't worry about it. And don't let anyone tell you who you are. By the way, and I'm sorry to say this, but even your parents, only God can tell you who you are. Don't let a lover, don't let a friend tell you, Arnold, you can never do this. For me, that's not in my vocabulary. I don't even hang around such people. No. If you're in my group, it is we are raising. We are not putting down. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. So we've started getting some eyes telling us that we are almost running out
But
of
this
time.
is so interesting.
Yeah, we could keep going and going. So before we get into the rapid fire round, and you can also ask a question before we get there.
Okay.
So for someone, I just want us to advise someone who's in that position where they're starting to feel like this job, this corporate thing is not for me. Maybe God has started speaking to, maybe they've started listening to what God is telling them and like, I need to make this jump out there. What are 3 things you'd advise them to do before they make that jump?
Hang out with a business owner.
Okay.
Hang out with someone in business. You might be more traumatized by that hangout that you just say, hey,
Isi yangu.
let me wait. Today I started my day at 4. I've been to all my stores. I've seen all my stuff. I've talked to 2 important people, and I'm here. I'm already tired.
So it's
but I'm
lunchtime.
still going. So I'd say hang out with somebody you admire. Like just be their twin for the day. Okay. When you're riding shotgun with them and you see, this is what they do, this is what they do. See if that will create interest in you. See how hard they are working. Sometimes we don't even have lunch. Yesterday I got home at 8 and I was like, I haven't eaten. Just ride with them, see. Number 2, pray. I know not everyone prays, but pray. You'll always get your answers. Pray. Pray about what you want to do. God will either tell you yes, no, wait. And you will know. Number 3, put your actions behind your mouth. Because sometimes you want to do something so bad, then you're hiding like a rat under the table. Ayendangi hivyo. Come here and volunteer in someone's business. Come and see how it goes. Join a firm that you admire. Ask somebody, can I intern for you for 3 months? By then, no pay, whatever you decide. But I want to just be here. Now, guys don't understand that the salary is not as important as the experience. You can go to Harvard, you can go to Strathmore Business School. Do you know there are things I have not learned in school that I'm learning on the job?
Yeah.
I'm there running, I'm like, you mean Pythagoras theory? What was that? Like,
Pythagoras theorem.
by what? And where am I applying it here in this supplier strategy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's you have to get your hands dirty. You have to get your hands dirty. And then hang out with winners. Hang out with guys who and I'm not saying people who are doing wash or what. No. I'm saying guys who are actually doing civil jobs or civil things and it's working. Hang out with them. Understand how they think. What's their goal? How do they go actually?
So
Hang out.
I think my question is now about, as we wrap up, is about toxic masculinity. People believe wanasemanga mwanaume ni kuparara. That kuna mahali ufai kujipaka mafuta. Kuna mahali wanasemanga nilipaka mafuta last na my mom when you were babies. So
no, you need
do you
to
think there is that thing about we need to talk about toxic masculinity and also the boy child? It is interesting. I you said that you were 30 women, doing some work, and we've seen that every day there are no affirmative action to support the boy child. That you even as a boy you need to smell good, you need to look good. Hata si sabuni ya kuoga, si sabuni ya kuosha vyombo, and we joke about it. But what your take on that?
When we started, we didn't think about the Kipusa man. But in diversity, you have to always include the man.
Okay.
For me, it's spiritual because men are ahead of everything.
Yeah.
We love you, men, by the way. Me, I love men. Yeah, you're good people. Good things.
Very good
God
people.
gave us
I wish
men
guys you
for
could
a
see
reason.
how the crew is smiling. Mko shy.
Men are important. And men do so much so well, especially when they're supported well. And that's why we came up with Kipusa Man, the Kipusa Kings. Beard care had to come in. Do you know most men will even come and say, my hands are ashy, what do you suggest? Shea butter. They will take it. But it also comes from a point of women have to also buy for their men and encourage them. So in our marketing strategy, we always even push the ladies to get something for their guys. So when you come in, we're not just saying, oh, no, for your hair, shampoos, do for your body, for stretch marks, we tell you, na uko na mtu. And guys, strangers love talking to strangers. They'll tell you everything about themselves. Yeah, I have a guy, by the way, he's nice. Oh, he's so nice. Then now we say, take this. So we're cross-selling. We're actually now trying to make the guys feel appreciated, understanding that candles are not for crazy guys. A guy may want his bathroom to smell nice. What is the problem? It's okay to light a candle after work. It's okay.
Alan,
did you light a candle today?
I will start now.
You plead the fifth.
But it's okay. It's okay to have a bath salt. It's okay to have jacuzzis that are bubbling and smelling nice. An apartment has a jacuzzi nowadays. A guy can put bath salts. He sits in there. He feels like he's the king of Zamunda. You just chill. And for us, that's a Kipusa king. We want you to feel appreciated. We want to appreciate you. But we also tell the women it starts from them. We have to buy you guys a hand cream,
socks and a belt all the time.
You get the guys to have a manicure, pedicure, stuff like that. Then oil your hands. Put for him in his car just a little hand balm. We have them. Put it there so that he knows when he's washed his hands after eating nyama, he can. It's okay. Oil your man. By the way, it's okay. Oil your guy. Friday evening, unamwekea avocado oil. Me, it's my ritual. So I don't know. But I keep telling ladies, do it. Men appreciate such things. It's just that you guys don't say it.
I'm saying this because Alon found me with a face mask. And he almost ran away.
Are you serious? That's why your skin is glowing.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
here.
Your skin is glowing. Yeah, I know. You need to jump on the face mask.
No, I will.
Yeah. But we are for it. We are for it. Can I tell you one fact that was I thought was going to be a fuck up in COVID? We didn't close any stores. We didn't fire anybody. We didn't reduce the work times. We opened. We got more suppliers. We even opened a COVID branch.
Wow.
Karen was a COVID branch. Nakwambia, I don't know what entered my system, but I said I have to open a branch. Men were our biggest supporters during COVID, and that's the reason Kipusa is what it is today.
Wow.
Those were the best years of Kipusa. Men with curfews don't do well. Just saying. So they were the shoppers. They were the ones coming in and like, what's this soap? What's this? Yeah, just give me. I want to look good. Just give me. Then they sit there. They'll buy themselves like a drink in Quick Mart. And the guy sits. He just doesn't want to go home. So we were having beauty, well-being conversations. Guys, and you guys are under so much pressure because men have to actually deliver more than us in the home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you find a guys, they're just woosai. Oh, let me smell this candle. They're just chilling. And how much? Okay, sawa. Okay. So it was a conversation starter because of a curfew and a pandemic. For me, it was the biggest blessing.
Yeah. Wow.
Until today, we have so many men on board. They come in, they'll be like, hey, wapi lufa? I need to scrub my body. They know.
Wow.
Yes, and we know.
Yes, so we face mask tomorrow.
So
face mask Sundays. Kindly.
If you have an avocado, half you eat, the other half put on the face.
Kind of like that, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Rapid quick fire.
Yeah, so we'll just jump into the rapid fire round. So questions you don't overthink, we just ask, you answer. Nothing scary.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah? So last song that instantly lifted your mood.
Fali Pupa, Sweet Life.
Sweet Life. Wow.
Yeah, I heard that today morning and I was feeling nice.
Okay.
Yeah, sweet life.
Kenyan street food you'll never give up.
Smocha.
Smocha.
Smoky. Someone bought me that and I love it. Smocha.
Smocha.
Yeah,
Chapati
I think it had
and
chapati, it had kachumbari, and it had I loved it.
Smocha.
Yeah, though I don't know how to cook smokies. Look at this Gen Z, yeah, he's waiting for me.
Actually, it's a balanced diet, Smocha.
Kabisa.
But it has like the
Agreed.
carbohydrate, protein.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, it's a full balanced diet.
Yeah.
WhatsApp or email? Which notification scares you more?
Scares me. Email. So serious. Email.
If Kipusa launched a scent inspired by Nairobi traffic, what would it be called?
Nairobi traffic.
How will it smell like?
Can I be honest? It can't be based on traffic. Yeah.
No one will buy. Okay.
Yeah. No one will buy.
Is there any book that you love but have never finished?
Yes. I Can, I Must, and I Will by the late Reginald Mengi from Tanzania. He's a billionaire. Amazing book. But I've never finished it because of his words are crazy. That guy's a businessman. He was a businessman and a half. Yeah.
Okay. I also, when people ask me my favorite book, I say it's Shoe Dog by Nike's
the
Phil
Nike
Knight.
guy.
But I've never gotten even to the half of the book.
Wow.
Do you know mine?
Which
7
is
habits of. There's not 7 habits of successful people.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm in habit 1. Because every time I read it, I reflect.
I that's exactly how
So
I
you
feel.
reflect on it, and then you take a moment to like,
Exactly.
wow, this could actually work. So that's why I've never finished it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Guilty pleasure purchase.
Crisps.
Which one?
Pringles. The green one. The vinegar one, I think. Is it the vinegar? No, it's cheesy.
Mm.
Cheesy onion.
It's onion. Okay.
Very guilty. I need it for dinner. I did that last week.
Yeah, no judgment here.
Yes.
One
Do we say what's your snack?
for me.
Yeah.
Mine it's the Maryland double choc.
It's not
Cookie.
Weetabix and avocado.
No. No. That's when I'm dieting.
Okay.
One emoji that sums up your 2025 so far.
It's not an emoji, it's a question mark. I use it on everything because I'm always asking questions.
Okay, that's a good trait.
Always, yeah. Like, I'll always be. And 3 of them, not 1. 3.
Wow.
Actually, in our last podcast, I think one thing that came out was we were trying to figure out who does the future belong to, and we said the future belongs to the ones who ask the right questions.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Yeah.
That's powerful. If you were to steal one trait from any entrepreneur, who will it be and what will it be?
Manu Chandaria. He loves his family so much. His business respects what his wife says.
Oh.
He doesn't go for speaking engagements longer. I read this in his book. Longer than 3 days if his wife doesn't allow. And they travel with his wife for all his engagements. That's when he was able to travel. Right now he's a bit old and sick. But his wife and family are the guiding force for the business decisions.
Wow.
Okay.
So partner must be involved. Yes.
If you were to get a superpower for just one day, what will it be?
James Bond. I wish I could be all stores everywhere, every time.
Every
Plus, even just check on my competitors all in one, like in a morning. I wish I could just do that. I just walk into all my competitors and walk into the stores, and then no one can see me. That's what I'd love to be, just for one morning.
Okay, that was actually our last rapid fire question.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a very good
Conversation.
I know it was a long time coming, but we are glad that we actually had it. It's good to hear the Kipusa story and to learn that, yes, despite the hurdles along the way, it looks like the future is even brighter.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And so we will probably be inviting you again.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and thank you again to Workstyle Africa. I think Workstyle is the Kipusa of co-working spaces.
Yes.
Actually, it's
can say that,
certified
and
Kipusa.
yeah, it's certified Kipusa.
Certified.
So, guys, as if you are looking for a place to get inspired or to work, to have meetings, to have your event, then Workstyle is a place to be. Trust me, when you're here, you get a lot of inspiration, and also get to meet people that are like-minded and people who will inspire you. So again, thank you, Lorraine.
Thank you.
For gracing our show, and we look forward to a follow-up conversation, because I know there's a lot of things we can unpack, but unfortunately we don't have enough time. But what will you say? How can people find your product? If they need, do you have an online shop? Now this is your moment.
And that is your camera.
And that is your camera.
Okay. I think if you'd like to come to our world of silk care, then you need to pass by BBS Mall, Eastleigh. We have our branch there, and also Buffalo Mall, Naivasha, and Westfield Mall, Gitanga Road, and Harry Plaza in Karen. And also for all your design, print, DHL services, we are an authorized DHL agent with Kipusa Prints. You can pass by BBS Mall and also Westfield Mall in Gitanga Road. And for all your Kipusa home decor, we have an online platform, which is www.kipusalimited.com, where you can book your consultations for all your homes. And also, if you have an office space that you want to be styled up, we'll be able to do that. Also, you can shop online on www.kipusalimited.com, and we ship worldwide.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
And that was to the men as well.
Yes, also the guys.
men.
Yes.
Also the
So that was a message, a very unisex message.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you for
Thank
gracing us
you.
with your presence.
Thank
And to our audience, we hope you've learned a lot. At least the two of us have learned a lot, especially the ones who are dipping. One leg is in corporate, the other one is in entrepreneurship. At least we know that we just need to sleep for 6 months.
Swahili, it's fufu tende.
Fufu tende?
Yes.
Wow.
For Swahili.
Okay, fufu
Lukewarm.
tende. Yeah, so if you think that there's someone else who will enjoy this conversation, will learn from Lorine's journey and story, feel free to share, feel free to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.